Welcome back to Superstarglam. Today's video is a review on the Gwen Stefani new line that just launched at Sephora. The brand is called Give by Gwen Stefani, and she has launched several different items. I do have a couple items that I picked up because I wanted to try it out and test it out for myself. Before we get into that, if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the little button down below and the little bell down below so you are alerted every time I upload a video. If you're a fan of everything beauty, from reviews to tutorials, then this is a channel for you. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's just jump into the video. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in, it looks like a recyclable cardboard, and it has the shade name on at the top. I got the Just a Girl, and I believe there's a total of 4 options to pick from. I picked this one. Oh, this is neat. It has, like, I don't know, I guess like a bandana. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to pull it apart because I want to see the packaging inside. I mean, this isn't typical, like, exciting stuff, but I can appreciate the thought put into the packaging. Ooh, okay. So there's a lipstick and then hands that are, like, together. Oh, I get it. So they're in form of, like, Give, which is the name of her brand. Wow. That's actually really neat. And it says me, you, yours. Probably going to go in the trash, but it's the idea of, like, the thought behind including this in the packaging. So this is what it looks like, the palette. So it has kind of like the same thing with the cardboard in here. It's really sturdy plastic packaging. In the back, it has the shade names: Destiny, Lucky Me, Pink Ribbon, and Big Surprise. And then this is what it looks like inside. Now, I went with this one mainly because of the shimmers. There's one with, like, more cool tone and then lighter shades. I feel like that was a little too plain for me. So I feel like I have better options with this one. There's also the dark smoky one, which that's another one I would have gotten. And then in terms of what else I got a liquid lipstick. Especially if I'm going to commit to a red, I want it to be something that doesn't smudge off. So that's why I went with a liquid lipstick. I prefer a liquid lipstick in my opinion, but so I got the shade, I think it's called Original Recipe. And let's just, since we've already done the other one, let's open this one and see what it has in this one. Yeah, it's the same images. So again, in the liquid lipstick says me, you, yours, and then the brand name with gold packaging. This is the swatch. I feel this is like has like a blue undertone. So I'm definitely excited, and it has like a vanilla scent to it. Very lightweight. Just because I thought it'd be fun, I did wanted to share that I am a big fan of Gwen Stefani. I was excited when she collabed with Urban Decay. So I did get a few things from her line. This one's the Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani Rocksteady lipstick. It did come with in different shades, but I went with, like, the burgundy one. I know she had a few other brighter shades. Definitely a collector's item for me. And then 2 items I got were this is the blush palette, and there was definitely some favorites in here. Like, I think it was Angel for the highlight. OC was a good peachy tone. So just, you know, for fun, I will incorporate maybe the blush for this look. And then the eyeshadow palette. I didn't show you what they look like. This is the blush, and this is the eyeshadow. And this is what it looked like. Very definitely Gwen Stefani neutral shades with a bit of like pop of color. I know that one of her eyeliners that she has a like metallic blue. I wonder if, just because I have it as a reference, if any of these are similar, or if there's any other of the eyeshadow palettes that are similar to the palette that she released. Just from glancing at it, I don't see similarity. The shade called Punk in the eyeshadow is a much more red tone, it looks like, and then this one's more of like a neutral brown. And then the lighter shade here, the transition color, is more, I don't know, I would say like more warm tone. Definitely not dupes, at least with this eyeshadow palette. But now that I've swatched it, I can honestly say that the formula feels different from her new palette. They're very much more buttery and creamier, and the Urban Decay ones are a little more dry, which, you know, makes sense because Urban Decay does have its own formula. They tend to be a little bit more on the drier side. So that's just, you know, that's just some additional information and just trying to compare her previous collab. So I'm going to start as per usual to prime my eye with the Paint Pot. The Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC. It was definitely hard to pick a few items from her launch because she does have an array of products, and it's like a mixture of stuff like eyebrow pencils, lip products, matte lipsticks, and creamy hydrating lipsticks, and then liquid lipstick, and eyeliners, and a face oil, and the eyeshadow palette. So it's a lot of products, but very limited in terms of choices because they're based on her look or her, I don't know, her preference, her go-to. Since she's like a natural but bold lip, natural but like, I guess, into eyebrows and and wing liner. So we're definitely going to start with a fluffy brush and the shade Lucky Me, this one right here. And I'm just going to pop this all over my eye as the transition color. This is definitely going to be a quick eye look. I'm switching brushes just because that one felt like it was stabbing my eye. There is very minimal kick up. It's working well. It's blending out really nicely. I'm just gonna go in and deepen. Okay, the next color is going to be that dark brown called Big Surprise. Placing it in this outer corner. So what I did the first time was I packed it onto the brush and then I tapped off the excess, which applied very little shadow. So the second time I dipped into and I didn't tap onto it, and then I tapped this on, and it definitely gave me the color power. I'm just going to go over and blend out the edges. I'm just creating like a thick wing liner look with that shadow, just to deepen and add dimension to the outer corner. I'm going to add just a tiny bit to this inner corner right here, just to deepen and add dimension to this right above the eyebrow. I'm just going to take the white matte from her collab palette just for the highlight brow bone, but you can use any bone color. Okay, so the next step is going to be the shimmer colors, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the lighter shimmer in the inner corner, and then the rest of the lid will be the color called pink ribbon, but I think I'm going to first apply it with a flat brush dry and then see if it changes by using it wet. First I'm going to go in with pink ribbon. So it seems like it's like a creamy consistency. So the consistency is nice, but and with little or no fallout, but it's not very pigmented. I feel like you can get more by using your finger, which I will do so. Yeah, you definitely get more color payoff by using your finger, but I feel like I still could get it much more pigmented if I wet the brush. So let's do so. Oh yeah, definitely much more shimmery, and it's a really pretty shade. It's like a pink with like golden shimmer. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like loud in your face shimmer, but it is pretty, and it definitely did intensify the color. And then now I'm moving on to the next shade. So I'm going to clean off this brush, go in with the lighter shade Destiny. It's definitely very subtle. I'm gonna try with my finger now. Oh yeah, you definitely have to use your finger or apply this wet in order for it to be a little bit more noticeable. I'm definitely going to wet my brush just because I want that added vibrancy. There was definitely a bit of fallout. I'm just gonna add a little bit of liner. I created a look with using a gel liner, and I really did like it. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face, and I'll come back to finish the lower lash line and apply that liquid lipstick. Okay, so I'm back, and I did go in with that blush from the blush palette called OC. Most of these shades were shimmery, so it does add a little bit of a glow. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I did go in with a little bit of the gel liner right on the outside bottom lash line, just for a little bit of dimension. Now I'm going to go in with the dark brown shade Big Surprise. I just want to keep it dark just in the outer bottom lash line. I'm going to take a pencil brush and take that shade Lucky Me, which I used as a transition, and put it all over the bottom lash line and help blend out the outer, and then I'm bringing it all the way in. Taking the same pencil brush, and I'm going to take the lightest shade, which is Destiny. I'm going to grab some, and I'm going to wet my brush, and I'm going to put it in the bottom inner corner. It's definitely not bright enough for me for the inner corner. I'm going to take the shade called Bath Water from her collab palette and use that for the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to apply some mascara, and then I'll be back for the lip. Okay, so I have this lip liner. It's LA Girl lip liner and Forever Red, which I feel it's gonna be a pretty decent match. Okay, I like to, especially with a red, take off as much as possible and go in almost with a dry brush and build it up. Oh, this is really pigmented. So far, it's really comfortable. It doesn't feel drying at all. It feels really comfortable. So while I give it time to dry down to see if this is a transfer proof or not, I'm going to change what I'm wearing. So this is the completed look. So let's do a transfer test. Just a tiny bit. Do you see? So they're not complete. It's not completely. It's not completely transfer proof, but it does stay on. And I think for me, most importantly, is that it doesn't dry out my lips and it feels very comfortable. I also like the tone of this color. I feel like it's the perfect shade for my skin tone. I think this would definitely be a good shade for a lot of skin tones. And it has that blue undertone to where it actually complements you and gives you brighter looking teeth. In terms of what I thought about the palette is I love the packaging. It's definitely not simple. It's so Gwen. At this point, I think she's definitely going to kill it in style when it comes to packaging. Haven't been a fan of all her previous brands like Lamb. I do own a Lamb purse. Love it. I love all the details about it. She also has an eyewear line and clothing line, and if you know anything about her clothing line, it's definitely very her style and it fits her for sure. So yeah, so I definitely love the packaging, the simplicity, but yet glam pop. Like I said, she has like a mixture of bringing something grunge and rock to and combine it with something glam. Also with the liquid lipstick packaging, super chic, super, like I said, very glam when you're combining the font of Old English in combination with the gold cap on it. Okay, so I like the idea that she's sticking to her iconic red lip and introduced different formulas, variations of the same shade, so everybody can get to try in their favorite form the same lipstick or the same shade. And so I'm also interested to know if she will be incorporating other colors because I really hope she does. The name of her blue eyeliner is called Bath Water, but in her collab palette, it's actually the lightest shade. And that's actually my inner corner highlight that I put on. So interesting how they intertwine the names that she's going to use on her products. So I'm pretty sure that we will be seeing similar names from the shadows from her collab mixing into her own line. Ultimately, I really did enjoy her products. I mean, I think that I'm just a big fan of hers, and I have been collecting a lot of her products in, you know, that she comes out to. So technically, in my eyes, she doesn't do anything wrong, but I really do hope that she expands from this launch and caters to everybody, you know, not just her iconic look, because I would definitely love to see that. I would definitely love to get more of these liquid lipsticks, and like I said, I am enjoying this liquid lipstick, and I would love to have it in different shades. I would love to see a whole eyeshadow palette. I don't know if she's going to expand from this one. I really hope so. I really do have high hopes for her line, that I really hope that she expands from that and incorporates more items and more shade ranges, because I really would enjoy that. But other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and this review on her line. Let me know down below what you think of her products, or passing them up. Let me know down below. I am interested in knowing. But other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.